We went down.
Just tell him a refresh. It should be on now. Just have to refresh for a second. Everything should be fine now.
It was refreshed. I think you made the quality a little better, right?
I did make the quality better.
There you go.
So it wasn't just to improve the stream.
It was an upgrade.
It was up. We were trying to improve everything. So there shouldn't be an issue. There wasn't no technical issue. Just trying to upgrade it. All right, so
actually, I do need to make some announcements. I have to thank our sponsors for making this possible. We actually should be thanking Matchplay.com also. Matchplay.com
is the host.
Is the host, is the organizer for this event. So thanks to Conan Blackwell. Actually, Conan Blackwell.
Conan Blackwell?
Yeah, he correctly. It's Conan. So Conan Blackwell, thanks a lot. And visit Matchplay.com, especially if you're in the Bay Area. I mean, they have more than just Grand Prix, you know.
They have PTQs. They're the PTQ TO for the area too.
All right.
And of course, their weekly tournaments.
But we would also like to thank tcgplayer.com. Thanks to TCG Player, they're actually going to have a bunch of events with us in the future, and you never need to waste time surfing all over the place to get your Magic cards. tcgplayer.com is the one-stop shop for all your Magic needs. They have articles, cards, decks, and free online drafting. Not just articles. Get the tools you need to improve your game at tcgplayer.com. And by StrikeZone.com. StrikeZone.com is offering 30 free shipping on any purchases, $30 or more. StrikeZone.com has a huge selection of all Magic cards from Alpha to Zendikar. Always paying top dollar for your Magic cards at StrikeZoneOnline.com. And by HotSauceGames.com. HotSauceTheGames.com is offering 10% off any purchase of $25 or more if you use the ggslive coupon. So visit HotSauceGames.com, buy $25 worth of stuff, and you get 10% off. Remember, coupon code ggslive. And by Pastimes.net. Pastimes has been Chicago's #1 resource for Magic and tournaments for 15 years. 15 years now. I'm a Chicago guy. You're a Chicago guy.
Yep.
I've
been there forever since
for almost 15 years.
Since I was a little child.
They're now selling singles, boxes, and supplies online. So tap into something new at Pastimes.net.
Alright, so it looks like they're ready to take it off. Yuuya starting off this game with a mulligan, and Mitamura appears to be keeping his hand. Yuuya shaking his head a little bit.
Perhaps not so happy about that first 7. Let's see what's in Kazuya's hand. He's got a Knight of the Reliquary. 2 Knights of the Reliquary, I think. Can't quite tell his other cards. And Lightning Bolt, Bant Charm, Scalding Tarn, Misty Rainforest. Maybe a Steam Vents for Yuuya over there.
And Yuuya looks like he's going to keep, and he does. Leads off with Misty Rainforest. Fetches, goes down to 19.
Probably playing a Wild Nacatl or a Noble Hierarch. Gets Temple Garden, untap, takes 2.
Yep, and it is a Noble Hierarch.
Do we pay life for that land?
Yeah, it should be 17. 17 to 20. Mitamura now thinking carefully of what land to play. He has a couple fetch lands in there.
Path to Exile.
Looks like Mitamura had drew a path or had it.
Woolly Thoctor, I think he also has. So Woolly Thoctor, 2 Nether Reliquary. Path to Exile, I think a couple lands. Kind of a slow start, but I think...
Sounds like a strong hand for this matchup.
Yeah. The attrition he needs to do well in this matchup. I think that he just... If he doesn't have a 2-drop, or a 1-drop rather, I think he just plays the land and passes. Because I don't think getting rid of the Noble Hierarch here does too much.
Well, he did go for the turn 2 remove Noble Hierarch. And Noble Hierarch does get lightning bolted. Yep. Mitamura takes 3 from the Sacred Foundry and fetching action there. Yuuya draws, not sure what he drew for a turn, he shuffled up his hand.
Lightning Bolt was, of course, the one card that was hiding from me, so I didn't get to see that. Draws Wild Nacatl. Kazuya maybe makes his decision.
Maybe, yeah.
He seems pretty happy about it right now. He gets to play that Temple Garden untap, play the Wild Nacatl, have a 3/3, do a little dance.
Alright, and a 3/3 Wild Nacatl comes into play off the Temple Garden. Another 2 is taken from Mitamura. So Mitamura's at 15. End of turn, Yuuya searches out a land. Yuuya searches Sacred Foundry on turn. Matching lands again.
See, the Zoomir is all about this attrition war. Just card advantage. Going back and forth with cards. You both have a ton of removal. I mean, there are games like the last one we saw where one player just has so many more better cards that regardless of how the game had been played out before, there's no way he was going to win. And that's what happened with Kazuya last game. He just had all the paths, all the big guys. Elspeth just able to remove all of Yuuya's threats and bash in there. And that might happen again this game, because he's got a Woolly Thoctor, 2 Nether Reliquaries, Path to Exile, a bunch of the good cards he needs. We'll see.
Yeah,
I haven't gotten a good look at Watanabe's hand.
He does have a path and I believe another Lightning Bolt. No shock pain from this Woolly Thoctor, just a fetch pain. I believe that puts Mitamura at 14, I'm not 100% sure. Yuuya draws for his turn, looks like he got a Arid Mesa in that draw stat. Yuuya thinking very carefully. Plays a Tarmogoyf, Arid Mesa, and pass the turn. Tarmogoyf is land,
Ouch.
instant,
An instant creature.
and that's it. So it's a 3/4. Woolly Thoctor comes crashing in here. Jitte in Mitamura's hand.
Interesting they didn't choose to play it, but I can see why. He wants to hold mana open for the path and the other Nether Reliquary. Next turn he can play Umesa's Jitte. Wants to advance his board state this turn.
End of Reliquary right now is a 4/4 at least. Trying to see what's in the yard. One fetch land, the top card another fetch.
I can't tell.
Might not be. At least a 3/3 with Arid Mesa's in play too, so the threat of that. Alright.
Okay, Yuuya draws. What's that? A Bant Charm, Wild Nacatl, and Lightning Bolt is in his hand.
Plays the Wild Nikaido, then passes it.